Oh, shit. Tonight, we've got Brock Lesnar and Jordan Grace in the fucking... Well, not in the studio. In cup form, Brock Lesnar is here. And in the print form with the autograph. Look at that. Hey, John. Thanks for being my biggest fan. You fucking stole that from me, didn't you? That's my Jordan Grace autograph.
How many times do I got to tell you, John? She spelt my name wrong. Get off my back.
I'm using this as evidence in court. I'm getting that fucking autograph back, you son of a bitch.
You might get her autograph, but you'll never get her hair back.
Oh, fuck. I'll never get this hair back either, all right?
Fucking God! Sorry, I know it's a...
I'm really sensitive about my bald spot, you son of a bitch. I'm fucking...
For starters, I don't think it's the bald spot. I think it's the whole thing.
Next bus ride, I'm fucking catching my right way up there. It's over.
Oh, God.
They're going to be calling me Dangerous Freddie Fredrickson. I'm stealing your fucking nickname.
Oh, my God. Then I'll have to be kayfabe Dan.
All right. Well, what should we talk about? Current topics here. Kicking off the hottest topic. Yesterday, we put it together, a couple days ago now, I guess it has been. We put together the 8x10s for Clark Connor appearance here at Grand Slam 5, November 11th, North St. Paul High School, MAW, Grand Slam 5, supporting the women of nations. It'd be interesting to see how much money and how that has grown every year. This year, biggest fucking year ever, no doubt. We're bringing in who?
Clark Connors.
New Japan Pro Wrestling Bullet Club member. Fucking badass, creative motherfucker as well.
The Wild Rhino.
The Wild Rhino. I love that fucking name too. It fits him so good too, dude. He's like, oh man. Like, I'm a huge fan of Rampage Santana, but I think he's in way over his fucking head here. I think he should have just picked some jobber so he could have done all his cool moves to him.
I definitely think it's going to be I think I said it earlier in the week. I think it's going to be one of the matches of the night. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for System and Gresham.
No, dude, System, what a year he's had, these matchups. We got to see him against Alex Shelley, was an Impact champion at that time as well. I don't know if he's still
Impact champion. Still Impact champion. Alex Shelley's got a hard road ahead of him with Josh Alexander coming up here soon. So Josh Alexander's coming for that title. He never dropped, and he's I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's going to take it. He ain't fighting for it. He's taking it.
He had to drop the title because he got injured. Is that right?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. But getting back to MAW, the year that System has had, he faced Impact wrestler Yuya Uemura. I think he's moved back to New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's kind of done with his. They'll always kind of send the younger guys over here to spend some time in America, kind of get polished before they go back. So
I think he just wrapped up with Impact himself.
Nice. I wonder if that's part of like Clark Connor's deal here, is like kind of finishing, getting polished. Dude, you left these up here on the stove. Hey, they're not too burnt.
Hey.
Nice. Oh. Sorry, we're doing a grilled cheese podcast next door.
It's all right.
But yeah, super excited. Grand Slam 5. 2 days ago, we finished them up. Today, we debuted them on State of Pro Wrestling Facebook and Instagram at State of Pro Wrestling, either or. And got the 8x10s out, man. We got the one, a Savage Club, with the double rhinos kind of making the fucking skull design. Just a bad fucking design, man. Like, I know Bullet Club's been done to death and they've been around a long time, but everything I've seen from Clark Connors to this point, like, has the blood like going, like the goosebumps. Like, this is fucking it, man. Like, this is so special, man. Like it is. It's gonna steal the fuck. I looked at the card. There's a lot of great matches. There's a lot of legends on this card, but
There's a lot of
that's
amazing.
it, man. It's like when we were at DPW and it was Rampage and Joey Jet Avalon. We were like, it was like that. This fucker is gonna be like, I can't wait. I can't wait, dude. I think we should go back and watch. There was a match. They have cross paths in Ironheart, but it was a 3-way triple threat match, and somebody else was in there. But I think we should watch that and do like a live watch along.
Yeah.
Would you be down for that?
Oh heck yeah, I would.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna hit up Rampage too. See if we can get Rampage on. I hit up Clark while I was talking to him about the designs. Super busy dude, so understandably, but he did give us word that we are going to interview him live at MAW Grand Slam 5 there, November 11th, North St. Paul High School. Tickets still available. Bleacher seating only still available, unless you're one of our friends or you're cool and full of charisma and might want to work the State of Pro Wrestling merch table, where Clark Connors will be sitting, signing autographs, signing these custom 8x10s, autograph or photo for $20. We're going to throw in that kick-ass 8x10 for free, or you can get the combo for just $30, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is historic. Clark Connors was one of the first. I was really doing my homework on him. Like, one of the first graduates of the like that the Shibata, like American New Japan dojo, I believe. But like, he was one of the first graduates of that with like Alex Coughlin and a couple other. But he's like the fucking dude, man. Like, and to be trained by Shibata, man. Like, and to see just the hard fucking hitting style, like the match we saw at Ironheart with JDX there, man. Like, I don't know. It's been so fun diving into getting to know this dude, because I knew zero when we seen him at Iron Park. I had no idea who the guy was.
Right.
But fuck yeah, man. I'm just so fucking pumped about this, dude.
The other person in that triple threat was
It doesn't matter.
David Ali. David Ali versus Clark Connors versus Rampage.
All right, it does matter then. I'll take that back. It does matter.
But yeah, shout out to our homie that does the filming at Ironheart, man. I just stumbled onto their YouTube. Their product's really, really crispy too.
Ring film guy or ring film dude?
Yeah.
I think he goes by under Instagram. But yeah, dude, he fucking killed it. Bully Brand, Dustin was the guy who suggested him for to record that Bellevue, our State of Pro Wrestling Bellevue show. And like,
yeah.
He just got back doing Wrestling Revolver too. They had some huge shows. Wrestling Revolver was down to Texas, like making some fucking moves. Everybody's making moves. Me and Kevin were talking about anything else you want to talk about Grand Slam or Clark Connors before we move on?
No, I'm just excited to watch it all unfold, man. I've just been hyping myself up for it. That I can't wait to see Viva Van. I can't wait to see all the women's matches. I can't wait to.
Dude, stacked like. They could legit have like a full women's show with as much talent and just cut out all the men and do like a separate women's show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, 100%.
I'm way too fucking excited about all this shit today, man. I'm not sleeping until November 11th, man. I'm gonna be in rough fucking shape.
Shout out to our new subscribers. I think we had some new people subscribe recently to our YouTube. One of them being my roommate. Shout out to my roommate subscribing. Pardon the boom.
Everybody, the numbers have been going up, man. I remember we were under 100 forever, and then that was kind of
as long as our numbers are going up, we're doing something right. So
yeah, dude, everybody, we've been getting a lot of love. A lot of the offers we've been getting. I don't want to spoil any of that yet, but definitely more big things continue moving forward. This Grand Slam 5. This is it. This is the biggest opportunity of the year. We've got you ringside for MAW. We had that first run of 3 shows. We renewed for another run of 3 shows. All the interviews we've done this year with MAW, our relationship before this year with them, and then this kind of being the fucking their WrestleMania of sorts, the biggest show of the year. The ridiculous lineup: Rikishi, Tori Wilson, Chavo Guerrero, Stan Hansen, Bully Brand's bringing in Stan fucking Hansen. Hopefully, we're right next to Bully Brand's table. We're telling them that's part of our thing. We're like
shout out to Bully Brand and Doghouse Pro Wrestling
affiliation. Yeah, they had that huge announcement this week. Doghouse Wrestling, Bully Brand will be putting on their first show. Daniel, I know you got on the horn right away and made sure State of Pro Wrestling is going to be sponsoring that show as well.
Yeah, so, we're looking to sponsor the first match that they do, and definitely get the thing rolling there.
After Clark Connors fucking embarrasses Rampage at Grand Slam, maybe they have to bring Clark Connors back if he ain't busy doing bigger shit.
Right. Fingers crossed.
Run it back.
Who knows? We might get just hypothetical because the trailer made it look like, or the vignette made it look like, the main event was going to be a dog collar match for the title. So who knows? We might get Clark Connors. We might get Clark Connors versus Rampage Santana in a dog collar match. Who knows?
It's got to be Rampage, right? No, I don't know. We don't want to fantasy book this.
Right.
But yeah, just seeing the roster and the people that Bully Brand's
don't forget when DPW first launched, everybody thought they had all the answers, and once everybody thought they had all the answers, Eric changed the questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Made Sierra their first champ, and shout out to her, charting in the PWI top 250 women. She was number 96, I think. So
yeah, very cool.
She's in the top half of all the female wrestlers in the world.
Honestly, that's the reason I hated that wrestlers show, because I was like, we should just get a camera and follow around Joey and Sierra, Coda Jacobs. Just I think of all the Minnesota people, Garrison Creed, just all badass fucking what you look for when you're looking for professional wrestlers. Like if I was starting my own fucking promotion tomorrow, like I'd be like, motherfuckers, throw money at those people.
Oh yeah.
But now that I think about it, Al Snow really did mastermind that. They sold the girl. Like, what were they supposed to do? Be like, hey, it's just a gimmick. This trailer girl is just like, she's really got her life together and she's just playing a role. Or are they like, is this the off the hinges trailer park queen? Fuck, we're going all over the place again.
That's what we're good at.
What else? You were saying Mick Foley is going to be on Hot Ones?
No, they released an episode of Hot Ones with Mick Foley. For those of you who don't know what Hot Ones is, it's where they do the hot wings.
Yeah.
And they do the 10 different hot wings that progressively get hotter and hotter, and they dropped that episode 10 hours ago. So he joins The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sasha Banks, and I want to say 2 other wrestlers as far as being on Hot Ones.
All right.
So nice. They've definitely gotten some legends on there before. Cool. Stone Cold's episode was by far definitely one of the coolest. You learned a lot about what he does outside of the ring, kind of all that stuff, and him being a driving instructor, I think, and just a lot of really, really neat side things he does. Yeah. Can't wait to see what Mick Foley's episode is and kind of what he plugs away at. We talked about the Iron Claw movie coming out and how crispy that looked. It's a movie on the Von Erich family and the tragedy that they've been through and kind of how they, I don't want to say came back from it, but kind of their story of their legacy and everything in between.
Like we were talking earlier on Facebook, like it is a dark story, but like the one brother who survived, man, was like a shining light. Like his perspective on life and everything is fucking amazing. I think his sons were the ones who were wrestling for MLW as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, looking forward to that movie. We're saying, was that Lip from Shameless?
Yep.
He's one of the brothers. But yeah, we should
MJF and Zac Efron are in there.
we should fucking shoot our shot and like see if we can, look at the people who have all worked on that movie and see who we could shoot our shot with, and maybe try to get some people from that movie on a live stream here in the future. I know
Oh, dude,
I've
yeah.
been back at it, just super fucking interview mode, like hitting up long fucking list, man. Like holy shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm about it.
Yeah, big fan of the hot ones, man. Like everybody's been biting. I know there's like 80 million other fucking hot wing shows that popped up, so they're fucking doing something good there. It's good to see, man. I watched God, who was it? It was a Violent J interview this week with
Bootleg
some dude.
Kev. Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit, that was like the best Violent J interview, maybe of all fucking time. Honestly.
People that I can countlessly plug away on as far as being good interviewers are Bootleg Kev. I think has some really, really good interviews. I kind of like No Jumper a little bit. I think a lot of his content, though, he gets kind of, I don't know, and I don't mean to sound disrespectful in saying this. I think he kind of gets a little goaty or a little trolly sometimes. Like, I think he says some things for views, you know what I mean? Whereas I think Vlad TV and Bootleg Kev kind of right. I think no, you're fine. I think Vlad TV and Bootleg Kev and those those interviewers are definitely interesting. Vlad TV recently did an interview with Keefe D, and he was the person that was the trigger man that wound up killing Tupac. And
that's right.
Yeah, and knowing, like, for lack of better terms, he took what he read in his book and just basically brought it to light and kind of cracked the case. You know what I mean? But the way he's done these interviews is like he's interviewed everybody that he could get his hands on that was affiliated with anything in the story. So it kind of created a whole story and a whole universe that plays out like almost like a movie, man. But now he's to the point where the LAPD are trying to use his interviews in the evidence of locking up Keefe D. So be interesting to kind of see how that pans out a little bit too. Just being
Remember,
a hip
don't
hop
be
head.
asking me any don't be asking me any fucking incriminating questions on here, all right?
Oh, the thing he said about it too was he didn't cover anything that wasn't in the book. You know what I mean? So like if the LAPD
Yeah, I know he's
did
got a lot of allegations of him like working with the feds and sort of shit on him, for sure. Like the shit that he asked people, but
all right.
he seems legit. People are still fucking with him and can still go into him.
All
and
right.
yeah, he's definitely one of those big interview people. Another one of the big interviewers that I'm a big fan of is CVV Chris Van Vliet.
Yes, 100%.
Our guest next Thursday on the YouTube live, Tony Miller of Toned In Entertainment down there in Orlando, actually went to college with Chris Van Vliet, has some CVV stories. So we'll have to hit him up for some Chris Van Vliet knowledge, man. I always love what he does, how he ends it with the, what 3 things you're grateful for, and just super in depth, man. Hell yeah. Anybody else you want to mention on the interview tip?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, shout out to Toned In Entertainment for kind of showing us love in the past and kind of doing some interviews with us in the past. They've been really, really good at being a supporting force in the things we do. So shout out to them for showing us love for so long, man.
Yeah, dude. Tony Miller's been killing it. I was sitting there thinking the other day, I was like, man, how did I ever meet him? And I don't I don't really remember why, but he kind of does the same thing where he does the shoot interviews down there in Florida. Possibly it's connected. You know, I sent him some stuff on Drago, the real Drago, who's challenging for the Paul Vert for the MAW Heavyweight Championship there, November 11th, Grand Slam 5, bleacher seats remaining only. So hurry up, get those tickets. See the real
Buy your
Drago.
seats. Buy your seats.
Real Drago. I like two people we've interviewed this year, man. This is pretty
Yeah.
badass. Thing. Who do you got? Paul Vert or Real Drago in that?
I got Burke. I think Verk's winning it, and I think that Cordoba's taking it.
Speaking of Paul Verk and getting back to that shit we had talked about earlier with Eric and DPW and everything going on with that situation. Yeah, dude, I was looking at this. I was like, what shirt? I'm going to just hang up random shirts. And I was like, this was the New York shirt, man. And like that New York WrestleMania week, how Eric was intertwined there, how I took care of him out in fucking New York, like picked him up from the airport in Jersey, dropped him off at his fucking swank hotel that fucking homeboy from ROH fucking got him in the middle of Manhattan. And then I rolled my fucking van back to Brooklyn where I had to fucking sleep in it for 2 goddamn weeks, paying fucking dues. Eric's out here. I don't know. We should have seen this coming a long time. We had the interview lined up with him, and he fucking snubs us for Michael's corner. I'm fucking pissed.
And you have every right to be. You think you're pissed? I'm pissed. I thought we were
For
boys.
sure, man. Like Michael,
I thought we were boys.
You were there when we tried to squash the beef originally with Michael, and
yeah,
him and Eric, man, they fucking belong together. They're two of the same dudes. You know,
cut from the same
to get
cloth.
that
I'll
sort of
tell you
treatment after everything we did for DPW at this last event. We fucking
Right.
blew up the hits. The highlight video that we got at Jay Fowler and Sierra, 1.5 thousand hits, man, in 2 weeks on YouTube, man.
Right.
We're doing numbers, and that's all love, and that's all support for DPW. So definitely relate to Paul Verk, X, Century. Already started putting together the fucking interviews with those dudes because, like, man, if Eric and DPW ain't rocking with us,
we ain't rocking with them.
We're rocking with Century. I think they made an impact there. I love what they did. And they're right, man. They're right. When we interviewed the first person we interviewed, Matthew, what did he fucking say? Give Paul Verk his fucking shot.
Right. Why ain't he getting a shot?
How many DPWs have they done? How many defenses has Sierra had outside of DPW? Like, she's defended that fucking thing like 100 times against people way less deserving than Paul Verk. You know, the more I think about it, it just fucking pisses me off.
Right. It's bogus.
Honestly, what else? What else we want to talk about? Let's talk about some positive shit. Let's shout out Time Bomb Pro Wrestling. We got to talk. You got to talk with Jaron last week after, and even fucking the man himself, Eric, was there, dude. Holy shit! Cool as fuck.
Super
cool.
Eric
and Time Bomb. 5 fucking years they've been around, man.
Yeah, they did. They did a great job. They booked their next show coming up December 14th. It'll be back at the Fargo Sanctuary Event Center. It's looking like they got Paul London there, as well as our boy Filthy Tom Lawler. We talked about him earlier. They got our boy Brian Keith, their champ. Okay. 2 days later, they're going to be in Minneapolis with Casanova Valentine and our boy Ricky Norin. Shout out to him.
Definitely can't miss this one, man.
No ring, no rules, death match again. Flyer.
Dude, Ricky Norin. Ricky's been fucking killing it, man. Like, I swear to God, like, we put that match out with him and Stonehenge. Like, that's one of my favorites, and I love it because it's something totally different from the deathmatch shit. But like everything about Ricky Norin right now, fucking, he's one of those guys that if I would build a company, you'd be fucking that motherfucker. You know, like.
Right.
Yeah, Time Bomb, they've always been killing it too. You look at their champions, the current champion, Brian Keith, who's fucking killing it more than that dude,
Right.
That's what was cool about that moment, man. It was like Brian Danielson shouted him out there on that press conference, and then boom, the next day he was fucking tagging our shit. Some of those photos you had taken, some badass photos, man. Like
Thank you, man.
excited to get some prints going and fucking do this whole
Okay.
thing, man. Like this is like this Grand Slam 5 coming up here is like our fucking birth into this shit, man. And like we've been doing so many things. You talk about Time Bomb, like the sponsors going out there. We sponsored a few shows in the past. It's been a while. I'll admit that, But the experience out there, getting to be backstage getting to interview Dominic Guarini and fucking Damon Spriggle, seeing Spriggle break off into his Spriggle Fighting Championship shit, like, man, like what a fucking beautiful time. No wonder David Marquez wants to come to the Twin Cities and start shooting fucking studio wrestling.
Right.
But who else? Ironheart Pro, man. Tell him, Dangerous Dano.
I'm getting pumped to see the no ring, no rules death matches again. Last time was a blast. Yeah, it's basically kind of wrapping things up. I'm super pumped for the Gresham versus System match, like I was kind of talking about. If you definitely get the chance, go check out Ironheart Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel. They've been pumping out some great content. Watching Clark Connors versus Rampage Santana and David Ali right now. Now that Freddie told me that it's on here, so pretty pumped about that.
Oh yeah, they just announced. I seen today. Speaking of the System earlier, the System versus Cheeseburger at Ironheart Pro. Like, holy shit, dude! Like, so happy for the System. Like that dude's just been fucking grinding for years, man. Like reinventing himself.
I think you got Jody Threat, which is a TNA female wrestler at Ironheart coming up too, which will be cool to see.
Oh yeah, and then Pro Wrestling Battleground out there in St. Paul. Wolebski's Blue Saloon this weekend, Saturday, having another huge event. Frontman Josh C is currently their champion. It's been a while since I've been out there. Definitely got to shout out Pro Wrestling Battleground. I've been putting out a great product for forever. Really a big fan of the way they book everything there. And that fucking venue, dude. I love that venue. We got, 2 minutes left, man. Anything else you want to talk about real quick?
Nah, I think that's basically kind of everything. I'm really excited to kind of see what winds up happening at that AWF show coming up that we're going to go see with Eric Rowan.
You're going? You're going for sure?
Oh, yeah, we're for sure going, bud.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's next weekend.
Yeah.
AWF is going to be in Wisconsin, somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere, northeast of the cities. Eric Rowan, rumored possibly be in a main event scenario. Excited to roll back up there, see the homie Stonehenge, get a shitload of AWF interviews. Was a great experience last time there. What's coming up with us? Thinking about doing something live Sunday night, 6-7 o'clock range.
Yeah, I'm in.
And, for sure, next Thursday we'll be on Facebook Live interview with Tony Miller of Toned In Entertainment. And then I'm thinking we'll jump back over here if he wants to and do like another piece like we did tonight. Do a part on Facebook and a part on YouTube here so we can have it logged here for all our fans, all our subscribers. I want to keep pushing a lot of fat content and make YouTube our biggest, fattest fucking
platform.
Fuck yeah, Johnny Z. Excited for you, man. Like excited. Like I was just telling somebody earlier, they were like, man, John, I'm really proud of you. You've really been killing it this year. And I was like, it's not me, man. I've done my part, but like, it's Dano, it's fucking Kevin, it's Amanda, everybody that's come together.
Dude, you've been crafting up some awesome stuff though. Those 8x10s turned out super crispy. The promos that you've been doing for the YouTube streams and the Facebook streams have been looking really good. You're definitely a creative brain behind the things, you know what I mean? So
yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Ref TJB, who has been designing our. If you see those flyers, I've been making some bootleg versions of him, I'll admit, but he's been killing it. Don't want nothing in return. We're just getting a lot of love. People like Johnny Z, hopefully be able to help us once we get more of a bigger TV deal and whatnot, and we expose more of that or more of that. Once that shit becomes official, I guess. I don't want to spoil nothing. Oh, look,
Yeah.
it's like a crown. Here, scoot up so you can wear the crown.
Where?
On the screen, you dickhole.
Where am I?
Put your head up to the. There you go. Oh. Well, nobody said you were smart, but you are dangerous, Dano.
Oh God. Oh God.
And your photography skills have been improving, man. And I'm excited. Like we said, man, to see you get a shout out from some dude that you love, like on the level of Brian Keith too, is so fucking cool, man. And
thank you, man.
The other thing, man, let's just spoil it here since Johnny Z's on here. I'm gonna put together the flyer, and we're gonna do our first ever State of Pro Wrestling photo shoot. Grand Slam weekend, November 10th through the 12th. Select time slots available. Half hour. Headshots, action shots, promo shots, everything. Making sure everybody's happy or their money back because it's our first time at this. But excited, man. We got the lighting. We got the talent. We got Johnny Z in there with us, too. Any other photographers want to join us, it's an open invitation. We're looking for the more content contributors, the better. But we're not just letting everybody in. But much love.
Thanks again for hanging out with us. Thanks to our friends, our fans, our family, our moms, our roommates, our girlfriends, everybody.
Shout out
that
to Bully Brand. Shout out to my dad. It's my dad's fucking birthday today.
Yeah,
Thanks
shout
for
out
having sex
to
with my
him.
mom.
Yeah,
taking
you're
care
a
of me
real one
after
for
that.
that.
I really fucking appreciate that shit. Who knows where I'd be without him, man? Jesus, I'd be like, I don't know, in prison somewhere, no doubt. But yeah, I want to thank YouTube for letting us go over time here. We're out of time, fans. We gotta go. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.